mind of an artist is works without boundaries. Yes. And pretty much in the world, most of the things we have to have boundaries. So how does this artist who can work boundaryless also thrive in boundaries, Akka?
Okay, interesting question. Yes, everything definitely is, can I say, enclosed or engulfed by one singular factor, time. However you want to put it, it can be linear, the way we look at it today, or it can be in expansive thing, but it is engulfed and you have a parameter, time. That is beyond, I mean, all of us cannot but acknowledge it.
Correct.
That is there. But in that time, sometimes time is warped. Why? Because when you're sleeping and when you're dreaming, sometimes when you think of something, it seems like it's extending long and long and long. It's like aeons, long. And then you wake up and you realize that it's only these many hours that have passed since you went to bed. So it's like it's brought it down to that fraction. Sometimes when you're watching a very interesting show and it comes to an end, you feel, shoot, what is this? It is over in no time. This idea of time seems bound. It has a boundary and yet there's no boundary.
Correct.
That's why I choose that as a best parallel to mark creativity, because creativity, it happens at a point. It doesn't come when you say yes, 1, 2, 3 creativity. It doesn't happen like that. It happens at the most uh, unexpected moments, and sometimes there is a burst as if something else is guiding it, not you at all. Sometimes it even feels like that. And then sometimes you feel this, and then this, very, very structured way of looking at it. It happens in all these ways, but it happens in a rush. Sometimes it happens in a flash. Sometimes it is just there as a small little sliver somewhere, and then you have to catch it and then hold on to it for dear life. But that moment seems stretched. Sometimes it seems too short. That's why, but it is still bound by that time. It is bound by that time. So taking that boundaryless thing, you kind of engulf it into the time capsule that you want for your creative endeavor. You create a particular framework with which you want to give it some shape and form. So something that is, when you say a thought does not have a boundary. But you give it a boundary when you give it some form and shape through a prose line or through poetry or through speech, something or some form of expression. There is a boundary.
Correct.
So creativity will happen like that only.
Correct.
Will happen. You have to take it from there.